I have no idea if I'm live right now. I don't get why nubs sometimes be weird. Hold on a minute. I know I'm probably live right now, but I just want to make sure it's on nubs because my streaming software is being really fucking weird. It keeps on changing the fucking title of my video. But yeah. Hello, welcome to the channel. I am Cow, and today we are playing old school RuneScape. I just need to check to see the. Yep, they fucking changed the hashtags again. Alright, well let me just change that real quick. And then we'll start playing old school RuneScape. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. That's really weird. It's never had that problem before. It was a weird bug. Oh wow, it still says like there's the upcoming one. Can I like delete that? Delete forever. There we go. That's so bizarre. What a weird, strange bug. Alright. I hate that I am like forced to do this right now because should have been dealt with automatically. But there we go. It should be fixed now. But alright, let's log into the game. But yep, we're just gonna relax and play some RuneScape today and just continue grinding agility levels, I guess. But I hope that bug isn't gonna be like a thing that keeps on happening because it's really fucking frustrating. Yeah, let me make sure. Just turn up the audio a bit and then shuffle mode. There we go. That should be fine. But I hope everybody's having a good day so far today. But I had a pretty good bunch. Ended up getting a gyro and some fried zucchini. I was able to eat like maybe almost half of the gyro because it's like pretty big. But I have like the fried zucchini with me still, just to snack on while we're doing this. In fact, I'm gonna grab one right now. Yeah, I mean, that's some pretty good stuff. Also have some juice by me as well, but Don't want to drink too much of it just because I mean, I took some insulin, but I know the fried zucchini definitely has carbs because, you know, it's a vegetable plus it's deep fried. So does the gyro as well. And the juice has like tons of sugar, so I took a lot of insulin for it because I'm gonna need it. But then even then, I don't know if it's the amount I took is even gonna be enough, which is always hard to tell how much I need. But we need to get 213 laps to get to level 88 agility, because I know our agility is still level 87. Take a swig of the banana strawberry juice real quick. Yeah, I know the stream we did earlier today with Final Fantasy III was fun. Got all the summons, ended up figuring out the stuff with the legendary smith. And we even got that ultimate weapon thing quest done as well, so that's good. I don't know if I'm gonna do agility this entire stream, but I know like I want to focus on that for it, but I know like later on we might do something else in RuneScape. But I'm gonna pop in real quick, just in case of any of my friends see that I'm streaming in the Discord, they can pop in if they want to and be around during the stream. Man, I remember like back in the day, a RuneScape sub was like $5 a month. Like I know like one thing I like other kids at school would do back when I was in middle school when I started playing this. But basically like you know, like whatever like their lunch money was, they would just like not spend it, right? And because the sub for RuneScape was only $5, it's like, oh, I'll just not eat lunch, you know, like a day for a few days at school, and I'll use that money to get the RuneScape sub or whatever. So that was like kind of hard for me to do because my mom would just pack my own lunch. Like my lunchbox and stuff at the time. I mean, to be honest, like the, well, I know like at the middle school they had like a little store thing that had actually good food in it. However, most of it, like if you went to like the like actual, like, you know, it was mostly just like snacks and stuff, right? But I know there was like the actual part where you had to register, like if you were too poor to like you know, to, you know, family wasn't well off, there's like another place where you could get food. I know like some people could get it for free. Although I think you could still pay for it as well, but I know that food was just awful. I know, like, when I was really young, when I was, like, in, I think it's, like, I was in 5th or 6th grade, the elementary school that I went to, they had, like, on a certain day, they would just give you, Domino's pizza, at the cafeteria. Grab the market price. Always use that at the vendor. Bertha, I think is where it's at. All the agility stuff. I need to get the thief outfit from that area as well. I need to look up how to do that again, because I know that definitely helps with leveling thieving. But, yeah. And it's gonna be really worth it, though. Once we get this agility to where we want it to be at, like, 93, you know, we can end up doing, like, rune crafting again. And I know I do need to do the quest line to get the blood rune stuff as well. With the Mortania questline with the vampires and stuff. Which I'll end up doing that quest as I get to the level requirement for it. But, what was it? But I don't even know if I'm gonna have the Abyssal Needle from the rune crafting minigame or not by that time. 'Cause I know it's like probably a really low drop. But even because I'm not gonna go to craft the blood runes until I have the colossal rune pouch thing, and then also the outfit that you can get from that minigame as well, because it just it makes it to where whenever you craft runes, you get more of them, I believe. Which is nice. I don't think the colossal pouch gets damaged as well, from what I remember. But I'm gonna need to get like a refresher on how to play that mini game though. I mean, I sort of remember how to do it, but so I don't think I'd need to like watch a video on it or anything. I probably just need to like just do it a few times and eventually I'll get it. But I know like the mini game just gets easier and easier the higher level your rune crafting is. But unfortunately, you gotta do the quest for some of them just to access the part of the minigame where you have to go into a certain altar or whatever. And the only one I need to do the quest for now is for the Blood Rune one, eventually. But I don't know, like, if there's time for it, I mean, when we're doing this, if we don't want to do agility anymore and we get really bored, if we get bored before the 4-hour mark, right, I can always, like, do, like, a few quests or whatever in the game, I guess. And I know, like, one quest I need to do is, like, Monkey Madness, so I can use, like, dragon scimitars or whatever. I don't know. I don't really think I even need a dragon scimitar anymore because I have the abyssal whip as a weapon. I mean, a dragon scimitar would be cool though. Able to use those. But I know there's an Arendo challenge where we got to do Monkey Madness anyways, so. And I hope, man, I really do like how, I guess like as a reward, I guess you would say, right? That you have like some of the servers that have like a total level requirement in order to enter. I feel like that's kind of nice though, because like because I would imagine those servers are by default kind of low pop, just due to the level requirement to get in them, which is like if you know, if I wanted to like get rune items or whatever, maybe that'd be the place, or like mine runite. I mean, that'd probably be the place to go. Perhaps I'd imagine there's still bots even on those servers. I know fucking the fishing skill is gonna be a pain to get to 99. Like it would be because like the problem is like with the fishing skill, like in theory I can catch sharks, right? And they'd give a lot of XP, but it's actually slower to level up catching the higher level stuff due to how long it takes to catch one. So like just better off fishing for something else. Like I know like one of the more efficient things to do for like leveling fishing is to do the barbarian fishing with the barbarian fishing rod to catch like leaping trout and salmon and sturgeons and stuff. I mean, it would be cool just to be able to do it with shards, but I mean, I don't even think if it ever becomes slower or faster to like level them. I think it just always takes a long time, especially typically with anything that's like harpoon fishing in the game. But yeah, but once everything finally comes together with the agility where it needs to be, and then we have like all the stuff with the rune crafting that we want with the colossal pouch and stuff, and the outfit. Leveling, if I can just, make tons of fucking blood runes easily. I mean, we're gonna hopefully have it made in RuneScape to where it's like easy enough to get gold and stuff relatively easily. And then to where we can just use our gold to like buy our in-game membership. That would be really nice. And then I can just save IRL money. And then like if I ever need to take a break from the game, I set some gold aside, make sure I have enough for the thing, right? And then I can just unsub, and then whenever I'm gonna play again, and just buy my membership with my gold. I think what I want to do before that is just I'll probably still pay for the membership even when I have it for a little bit though, because especially if I'm still playing the game regularly, if I can like end up having like a huge slush fund of gold to where I don't even have to worry about like how expensive the thing is with gold, that'd be pretty ideal. Apparently there we go. For some reason it stopped playing music. Alright, well, we got 194 more laps. Or 193 rather, just now. Oh, it looks like there's a hole in that building. I never noticed that before. Yeah, I'm excited for this coming Friday, though. They're gonna have like a wine. They're gonna have like a bunch of wine stuff at the young adults thing at my parish. I don't know if I already mentioned this before. I'm just like really excited. I'm excited to see all my friends at the parish. And it's kind of cool because like probably like the person I talk to the most at the young adults. And he's like a year younger than me, I think. But I know he's like kind enough to like give me a ride home most of the time when we go. Is Seth. And it's always good to make new friends, and that's the whole point of the young adults thing there. And it's just good to have like more friends that are like also Catholic. But then I saw on the whatever the group me chat is thing for it, because I was like, I know there's like some people that are not 21, and so I'm like, oh, what are they gonna do when we go there? But apparently they'll have like non-alcoholic stuff for those guys as well, so that's good. I really hope, though, when they do have the wine at the young adults thing this Friday, that they have the church wine, because I just prefer how that one tastes. Because it's just honestly better than any other alcohol that I ever had. Even like with alcohol, where the taste is bearable, where I can drink it with just, by itself without mixing it with soda. Like the church wine at Catholic Church is really fucking good. When they do the Eucharist with it. That's probably because it's like super watered down, because it has like a really low alcohol content. So, yeah. But I don't know, they only really, I don't even know if they're gonna have that there as an option, because they probably are just gonna save that stuff for when they do the Eucharist, I would imagine. So, it is what it is. But it's nice to go there every other week. I wish it was every week, though. But, it's fucking great, though. I've been able to go to every young adults this month so far. Which is good. So, grab that. I do think we're definitely going to be able to get an agility level during this stream. Like, probably the only reason we wouldn't be able to get one is due to me, like, randomly getting, like, a stomachache or something. At some point during the stream or whatever. That'd be the only reason we wouldn't be able to. At the moment, I'm just leaning towards me just doing agility. Just running this agility course. While we play RuneScape. Just because, like, I don't really know what else I would want to do in the game at the moment, like right now. I mean, I guess I could go to the Motherlode mine and mine rocks or whatever, the pay dirt or stuff. Yeah. Probably would do that if I got bored. Just stock up on rocks that I can smith into bars later on. I mean, the other thing I could just do is, I guess do the rune crafting mini-game, since I need the outfit and the Abyssal Needle still anyways. I could do that ahead of schedule. Or to really get bored, but, I don't know. Oh, man. See, like, I took a shower right before the stream just due to how hot it was. And I'm still, like, and I was, like, cooled off, but, like, I'm like, it's starting to get really hot again because, like, it's so hot, like, how quickly I dried up. It's like, what I just do, like, to cool off, but, like, at least during the summer, is I'll just, like, you know, just get wet in the shower and then not dry off, and that way, like, you know, you're all wet when you get out, and then it's just, like, a little bit cooler, I guess, for you. I know, like, after the, when I got done with the one stream, I was like, oh, man. I was like, I know, like, when I was streaming Final Fantasy 3, it's like, oh, I need to do my roulettes today. And, like, I logged into Final Fantasy 14 shortly after the stream ended, and it's like, I just don't have the energy to play this right now. Times when I do have the energy to do the dungeons and stuff in Final Fantasy 14, and there's just times where I just don't. It's like I'm playing the game still a lot, but like I'm kind of like burnt out on it as well. I think the one thing that, you know, keeps me playing Final Fantasy 14 is just the friends I talk to on it that I play with. Like, I know I have my friend Grumpy Rat and his wife Isa that play it, and then I have my friend Polly, and then there's Looney, who I play with every now and then too. So I think that's more why, like, I'm still subbed to the game, is just because of the social aspect. With the few friends that I have in that game. Because most of the time I just don't like to talk to the people in that game, because I think most people who play that game are fucking weird. I just like it. Like I just don't like it that in Final Fantasy 14 people are too afraid to like be mean or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's just their community is like a bunch of fucking pussies. like they're just too afraid to tell you if they don't like you. So it's like I don't know. Like I like with like when it comes to like the World of Warcraft community, I mean, yeah, it's like still toxic in its own way, but at least like they're honest with you. You know, if they don't like you, so where like you don't feel like you have your time wasted, which you know, I respect that. You know, even if like the person hates me, like at least they're honest with me about it, right? And they didn't fucking waste my time, sort of thing. Like, I think ironically that the World of Warcraft community is better because of that. Okay, I mean, if I have the time, I will, Bino. But hello, Bino. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, we're just playing old school RuneScape right now. I know, Bino, you can technically play this game on your phone. When there's a phone version of the game. Due to this game being quite ancient. Oh, cool. I have a question, Bino. What got you into trains so much? I know that like that's one thing that is typically associated with like people on the spectrum with autism or Asperger's. I mean, I'm not really too particular into trains, but I know that's like a thing a lot of people with, like Asperger's tend to be into for some reason. I know, like, the things I'm into are, like, well, obviously gaming, with, like, the RPG genre. Like just, like, certain IPs as well. Like, I really like the Elder Scrolls series. I know almost everything about that. I also just like history, theology, and anything to do with, like, the ocean and maritime stuff. Like boats. Ah, okay, nice. Yeah, I know, like, the thing that, you know, tickles my tisms is typically, like, any kind, like, just, like, typically stories. I mean, the whole reason why I like the RPG genre so much is, and this is just the thing with video games in particular, it's like an interactive story type thing, right? Which is why I always enjoy video games more than, like, movies or books, really. Attack that guy. I think that's a merchant, actually, yeah. Wouldn't have been able to attack him anyways, even if I wanted to. I know I saw, like, a RuneScape video one time. There's, like, this one player that Not only did he have every skill at 99, but he also got capped on fucking XP as well for them. I forget what the cap for XP was. But it's like, what do you even do in RuneScape when you get to that point? It's like, there'd be like really no reason to play then. Like, you pretty much beat the game at that point. And it'd be like the same for like, you know, like something like Mythic raiding and World of Warcraft too, right? It's like, if you have all the best gear for the raid and stuff, like there's really nothing to do. Like, why are you still playing the game at that point, right? I mean, I guess you would just take a small break until the new content comes out, I guess. But I'm glad I don't like no life the game to where I get to that point. Oh, okay, cool. I have a similar situation, but like with me at the hospital. Oh yeah, I need to continue streaming WoW Ascension. I just haven't had the time to play it recently. Play my little gnome necromancer. Yeah, I really do hope that somehow the WoW Ascension thing doesn't get fucking taken down though by Blizzard with a lawsuit thing happening with that private server. It's like, I know like the guy who I guess quote unquote sort of owns it is just ignoring the court thing at the moment, so I don't know. Maybe he has like a way, an idea on how to like circumvent it to where he's not worrying about it. Because I know me and my friends, we don't know what his plans are either. Like, maybe he'll stay then. I mean, the only way it could really stay, because, like, if he keeps it, he's going to go to jail. If he were to do that. But I know, like, there's a bunch of Russian dudes that also work on it. So, like, me and my friends were assuming, like, I don't know, maybe he's just going to hand the server over to the Russians. Because I know the U.S. court system and Blizzard, by extension, you know, can't really do anything about that if he ends up doing that. And then technically, I mean, the whole thing with him having to go to court is null and void. So, because he doesn't really own it anymore. But I know, like, when me and my friends were playing WoW Ascension, like, man, like, the server was so fucking packed. Like, it was so sad. And you know that's why Blizzard wants to shut it down. Is because, like, you know, imagine, like, it's basically like when WoW Vanilla first came out, where there's, like, you know, 100 people in the fucking starting area. There's, like, so many people in the game. It's, like, overpopulated almost, where it's so hard to do quests because there's just so many people doing them. And the fact that if you go on the retail servers, like the legit ones, there's like almost nobody there. I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna have to do for Thursday. I know on Thursday I'm gonna have to wake up early and stream and stuff. is due to me. I'm gonna be busy at the normal time. So I'm probably only gonna be able to do one stream that day. Yeah, we'll try and find out what we'll do then. And I could always just stream this, or I could, if we're not done with Final Fantasy 3 by then, we can do that. I'll have the, I might have a couple new thumbnails. I could probably play the Sapphire Total War game, whatever I decide to have the thumbnail first. So I don't know. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Welcome to the stream today, my friend, my homie. Just playing some old school RuneScape, just hanging out and yapping while we level our agility, because that makes leveling agility more bearable. Being the most boring skill to level in RuneScape. Yeah, Joshua, I remember you said you used to play RuneScape. Let me know if you ever end up playing it again. What made you want to change your model? So I know my friend has a similar model, and I just really liked it a lot. That's probably the main reason. Not only that, it was relatively cheap as well. It only cost me 200 USD for the current VTuber model that I have. I just think this one's a lot better too. I know they're just called, me and my friends just call them the Gremlin models, basically. I know my friend Bonald made it for me. And then she has like similar models that she makes for my friend Kib. One thing I noticed though, when I did change the model, like a lot of my streams have been doing a lot better ever since, for whatever reason. Back before I had the other model. I know like before I had that other model, I just had a PNG tuber model. But I probably might pay Bonald for another Gremlin model, because I mean the cool thing about the Gremlin models is they're relatively cheap. They don't really take her that long to make. And then they're just really customizable as well. But I know whenever I get a new thumbnail made, what my plan is I'm gonna post it in the channel assets thing. I'll probably post the higher quality version that Alu makes. Because I know, like, normally they're in my Discord as well, in the channel assets text channel there. But I know not everybody that watches me is on the Discord or even uses Discord, so I figured I'd put the art for the thumbnails that Alu makes in the community thing for the time being. And that way people can use them for, like, you know, their desktop monitor background or whatever if they really just want to. But I know tomorrow I'm gonna probably be a little bit late to stream because, well, I know I'll do the morning stream, but I think the second stream will be a little bit late because I'm hoping Alu's able to draw something for me that day. But then when he's done with it, I'll just post it in the community bit for my channel on Yubnubs. And credit Alu to it and stuff. I can talk to you, Cow Cow. No, leave me alone. Weird man. Oh man, when we're like playing the D&D stuff, I just love doing the voice for Cow Cow so much. Like, ah! It sounds like fucking Toad from like Super Mario or whatever. Or like Mama Murphy from Fallout 4, I guess, according to Rap. Is you know, Mama Murphy is the VA for Cow Cow, apparently. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I don't like to upload Beano. It's because, like, you have to, like, be, like, doing nothing, and if, like, until, like, it's, like, fully, like, rendered and stuff, and then it does stuff like that. That's why I very rarely do upload videos anymore. I mostly just stream. Because, like, you know, back when I first made my YouTube Yubnub channel, I mainly did recordings. And that same thing would happen to me every now and then. This is why I prefer streaming, just because it's just easier, just low effort, more relaxing. I know I like debated for a moment turning the Mass Effect Renegade series into a recorded series, but I ended up changing my mind about that. I mean, the Renegade playthrough for Mass Effect is really enjoyable. I love being mean in that game, apparently. We just murdered Rex in cold blood. We killed the Council to put humanity on top. Some good stuff. We basically turned Liara into basically like the Uncle Ruckus of aliens. Because even she said to kill the Council off. But yeah, I think tomorrow, I know I'm gonna get one of my friends a game on Steam, and then I want to see if me and my other friends could get my other friend something as well. I have like 2 friends where their birthday is in August apparently. I thought the game I was gonna get Sava was like a little bit cheaper, but it's like actually like $20. But I think you'll like the game. I'm gonna get him Shadowrun Hong Kong. I mean, I know I still have 1 hour left with Alu for drawing. So I know when I pay him tomorrow, I'm gonna pay for another hour. See what we can get done. How fast he can do it. And we'll just go kind of step by step. It really puts like an ease of mind that I have Alu able to make posts in my community tab now. Or being able to create posts rather. Doing this course for an hour. The thing is lying. It says laps per hour 66. It's like, no, only was able to get 62 done at our current speed. I was actually like thinking, maybe I'll like make a poll. When it gets closer to my birthday, for what kind of theme, if we were to get a new gremlin model, maybe we can like, I'll spit some like ideas and then people can like vote on it or something, right? I know, like, I was like thinking, oh, we could get like a kind of like a guts and the berserker armor looking cow gremlin model. We can get like more of like a Roman themed one, or maybe like an Aragorn themed one or something from like Lord of the Rings. Be like a Chowagorn or Little Caesar gnome or something. I don't know. I know, like, the Roman theme I had would be, like, you know, wearing, like, the weird, like, thing the Roman senators would wear with, like, the weird things on their ears or whatever. Well, laurel or whatever it's called. But, Joshua, if you're still there, I have a question. Just because I don't know if you ever played the Total War games, if that's something you're into, but, have you ever played the Total War video games? Like the Total War Warhammer or Three Kingdoms or whatever? Uh, I was just, like, curious, because I'm gonna try and get into the games. Tomorrow I'm gonna buy the Three Kingdoms one. Because I know, like, the Total War games are really popular, so I'm just wondering if that's a game you played. No, I think maybe Joshua's disappeared, or he's just still typing. I don't know. It'd be that way sometimes. Oh, the music stopped playing. Let's fix that. I don't know, maybe I can pick that up again since the sub for it's like relatively cheap. Maybe I could stream that as well as Albion Online, because I really like the Albion Online Vigi game as well. I know, like, if I were to ever become a big streamer, though, it would not be a good idea to stream that, just because people would fucking stream snipe me and just kill me and take all my stuff. Due to that game being very PvP oriented. I mean, the one thing I really like doing in that game though is the farming on like your little private island. I do love MMOs that have like farming as like a skill you can do for sure. I just got that farming gene from my grandpa, I guess. Like I know, like I did, like I really like just gardening as well, like growing plants or whatever for like food in real life. Because I was doing that a few years ago, but just due to me like being sick all the time, it was kind of too hard for me to do. Because like I'd go to the hospital and then nobody would water the plants and then they would die. So. But I know when Taco Mom came by today, I had fun talking to her today. She didn't stay for too long though, but it was good to see her. I'm gonna take another bite of some of my fried zucchini though. I just don't want it to get too cold or whatever, right? Or it's like not as good. Got 143 more laps to go. But I know it's like gonna be a while before we can get to 93 agility, obviously. I mean, we're only getting to 88. Probably during today's stream. But I mean, even that, there's still something to look forward to at like level 90 agility. Just because we can at least go on a new course. The final rooftop agility course. It's definitely going to feel like a really big achievement getting to it. We gotta level up 3 more times to go there. But I know, like, even now, though, like, our agility's so high that I don't think we're ever gonna fail one of the things here on this course to where we, like, take damage. Especially with the outfit I'm wearing that just reduces our weight. It's so fucking hot. I'm gonna have to take another fucking shower soon. The heat is just fucking killing me. Let us do one more lap and then let me just go to the be right back thing. And just take just kind of rinse off again. That way I don't like fucking die of a heat stroke. Man, I haven't seen my friend Heretic in a while. I hope he's doing okay. I know the last time I was talking to him, he seemed to be doing fine. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I just need to rinse off again, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay? Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry that took a little bit longer. I decided to, like, actually take a normal shower and, like, clean up as well. use some like soap and stuff with my hair and my body. My hot bod. Just because I know when a taco mom came by, it's like, you smell really bad, cow cow. Said I smelled like ass and sweat. Oh, stinky little guy. A stinky little gremlin gnome. Gnomes, they're not a more loathsome evil race. I'm actually gonna message one of my friends real quick. Where is he? Alright. Oh, where am I on the map? Oh, okay, we're on the roof. Okay, good. I just wanted to DM the person that wanted me to play Ready or Not. To let him know that I was gonna get the thumbnail done tomorrow for it. So hopefully he has something to look forward to. But I'm excited to hopefully play that with Meaty Boy. The big meat himself. Yeah, Meaty Boy's a cool guy. I'm glad I met him. He's pretty cool to talk to. Like, I know just because, you know, he's in the military, and I know he found my channel when I was playing the Metal Gear games with, like, Phantom Pain. And, just because, like, he's in the military, he's in, like, an infantry guy, like, I know he's, like, not, like, a Navy SEAL or whatever. I mean, he told me, like, he doesn't do the stuff, like, you know, Big Boss does, right? But just because he's really good at the Metal Gear games, it was, like, kind of cool, like, him telling me what he thought when he was watching me play it, so. Made me feel good. Man, maybe at some point I want to play Phantom Pain again. It's just I know, like, first I want to beat every other MGS game I can get my hands on. I know at some point I need to play. I want to play like the OG ones that were for the Nintendo, like the old Nintendo. I need Alu's help though, because I accidentally set the language to Japanese, and then I can't figure out how to set it to where the text in the game is English again. No, I hope they come out with the other old Metal Gear games on Steam soon. There's I know like there's the one that takes place before Phantom Pain, where you're having like the military base thing. It's like the story that's like before Phantom Pain in the timeline. So I hope that ends up being on Steam soon, because I know Meaty Boy told me that game's multiplayer. So you can like do the missions with your friends without having to like mod the game or whatever. So that's cool. So I'll have to do that with Meaty Boy. We got another Mark of Grace. Ooh, nice. That's a bargain. I don't know if you heard me before, Joshua. I think you stepped away for a moment. But have you ever? Are you into the Total War games? I was like curious if you played those, or if they weren't your thing or not. You haven't played them? Okay. No, the reason why I was asking is because I'm gonna buy the Total War 3 Kingdoms tomorrow. And then, the reason why I was asking you is if you were into those games, I was gonna ask if you wanted me to do the Pokemon remake for the Gen 3 stuff, or the Total War one. So, that just kinda answers my question. I'll try and do the... I think like after this stream, I'm gonna see if I can find figure out how the emulator works for the whatever game system the remake for the Gen 3 Pokemon games are. And I'll make sure after I get the what is it, the Ready or Not thumbnail done, we'll try and get the we'll get one for that game, the Pokemon one as well, maybe. With the caveat, if I can figure out how to get the emulator to work for it. And I'll make sure I post, if we do get a thumbnail for the Pokemon stuff, I'll make sure I post it in the community bit, so since you don't use Discord, I'll post it there, and then you can have a copy of the art for the thumbnail that Alu makes for it if you want. I have a question about the remake, though, since, you know, it's different than OG Sapphire and Ruby, Joshua. Is the Sapphire remake, is it like basically like how the Emerald version was, where it just had all the Pokemon from Gen 3 that was on the Pokedex, or is it like with Ruby and Sapphire, where there was some Pokemon that were exclusive to Ruby version, like for example, like you couldn't catch Kyogre on Ruby. But it's like the remake. Can you catch both Groudon and Kyogre on the same like Pokemon game? I was just curious about that. I got Star Wars Tales of the Jedi Volume 4, Star Wars Dark Empire Volume 4 and 5. Alright, cool. I know I have a few of the old Star Wars comics as well. I know I have one, like, it's like a hardcover thing as well, I think. I think it's like a comic from the Legends era stuff. I think it had something to do with, like, Boba Fett or whatever. It was, Boba Fett. I know that's what his name is in Disney Wars. He's, Boba Fett. He's big and chunky. He's a big chungus. It has some exclusive, including the box art legendaries. Oh, so is it like within Sapphire version then, how you could only catch Kyogre, but you couldn't catch Groudon, or? So can you, so like, you're not able to catch Groudon in the Sapphire remake, but you can catch Groudon in the Ruby one, though? Ah, okay, that's a shame. I wonder if there's like an Emerald version of it where there is no exclusives. Because that's like one of the things I liked about Soul Silver is that the only difference that it was from Heart Gold was if you caught Lugia or Ho-Ho first. But then it's still like technically both games combined, like with the Crystal version, from what I remember. The OG Crystal. I'll have to look into it some more. I'll have to figure it out if I want to do the Ruby or the Sapphire one, or if those are my only options. I mean, I wonder if I can, like, trade with myself somehow, like, if I were to have the... Because I wonder if you can play 2 games on an emulator at once, and then just trade the Pokemon with yourself that way, maybe? Because then I wouldn't really have to worry about it, I guess, right? And just complete the Pokédex. But I know, like, back in the day, I got pretty close to completing the Pokédex on a Ruby version. Yeah, that's the thing about the Legend stuff is that, especially like the retro Star Wars stuff, is it just has a lot of good art for it. Ooh, Ferminic boots. Might as well take them. Oh, they're just green. Okay. Somebody messaged me on Discord. Who is it? Oh, it was just, Meaty Boy talking to me. He just DM'd me back. I feel bad, though, because he got me the game a while ago. It's just, because, like, I don't have that much money, I'm only able to hire Alu for so many hours per month. I just kind of feel bad about that. But I know the only thing that was like a game that somebody gifted me that I need to get a thumbnail made after the Ready or Not is biotic factor. I don't feel too bad about not getting the biotic factor thing as quickly as I did, though, because I kind of count the D&D stuff as like sort of like a gifted game, because I know Agram is the DM for that, and he's the one that gave me biotic factor in hopes for me to play, so. And then I ended up putting his little chat cattle thing in the thumbnail that he got, so. I know that's like one thing I like to do if like people buy onto the chat cattle thing. I just end up making it to where the first chat cattle gets to be included in a thumbnail for what I do. Oh, the music isn't playing again, so fix that. And a clone is a clone of the Emperor emerging from a giant test tube while igniting a white lightsaber. That's interesting. I wonder why he would be using a white lightsaber, though, because I know the Sith prefer the red ones. I think the red ones are honestly just better anyways, because they fuck with other people's lightsabers. Look at how fucking overpowered they are. From what I remember with the Star Wars lore. With how the kyber crystals work. I know, like, the red ones are technically artificial ones. Or, like, kind of like corrupted kyber crystals. They don't come out red naturally. Man, that was like, man, fucking May this year was so much fun, though. Just, like, playing all the Star Wars stuff. Like, we were able to play, KOTOR 2, that was a lot of fun, and then we played a lot of SWOTOR. And I remember, like, back then, back during May this year, like, I ended up watching the prequels and stuff. And then, I remember I was, like, watching a bunch of, like, Star Wars lore videos as well. Good times. Alright, we gotta do 120 more laps. Just to get to 88. But yeah, Joshua, if you can, remember to like the video. I need to train everybody that watches me regularly to do that all the time. That is how we push through the algorithm. That's the only way to outsmart yub-nubs. I see it. It says... Let me read it. It says, a clone of the Emperor emerging from a giant test tube while igniting a white lightsaber. It's a stylistic choice to emulate the original movie theater poster for A New Hope. Oh, okay, no, sorry, I just didn't see that second one. My bad, Joshua. That's just me being blind. But yeah, Joshua, thank you so much for how often you show up every day. It's always fun talking to you when you come by. So, much appreciated. Got another mark of grace. Oh man. I know the good thing though, Joshua, because this is like another game I do want to play at some point, and I know, I think from what I remember, the Gen 3 remake was on the 3DS. But there's like another game that I want to play on the 3DS to like emulate, and that's, I think Fire Emblem Awakening. Because I remember really enjoying playing that game back in the day on my 3DS. I don't even know if my 3DS still works. Oh, I just had a good idea. I want to, at some point, try and see if I can get my friend to play Mario Party. I know, like, my favorite Mario Party game was I think it was Mario Party 4 on the GameCube. That was a fun Mario Party game. Had a lot of good mini games for that particular one. The one I'm thinking of. But I know, like, Alu was showing me a game for the Usume Pretty Derby thing. It was kind of like a Mario Party game. The red crystals are interesting because they are naturally... there were naturally occurring ones in Star Wars Legends. Luke's green crystal in Return of the Jedi was a synthetic crystal imbued with the light side energy. Oh, okay, so you can even make, synthetic green ones? I didn't know that. I thought it was only the red ones that were synthetic, because they were like corrupted kyber crystals. But I know we're gonna be taking a break from SWTOR for a while, as I ended my sub to that game. But whenever I do play it again, I'll make sure I stream it, and then continue the Inquisitor storyline just on the topic while we're on the topic of Star Wars. Alright. We are almost... We almost have less than 100 more laps to do. Alright, I'm gonna finish this lap around the course, and then I'm gonna get a drink real quick, or drink a little bit more of my juice. Synthetic red ones were grown using dark side energy as a catalyst. Yeah. Because didn't they, like, do something to bleed the kyber crystal, and that's what caused it to be red? Alright, let me jump down here onto the fishies, and then drink some more of my strawberry banana juice. I was, like, thinking, by the way, Joshua. I know it's, like, an idea that I want to do for a gremlin model, but it's like a cow is like a tomato. And the reason why I want to do that, it's because one of my friends has a gremlin model, but it's him as a pickle. And I was just like thinking of the VeggieTales, basically. I mean, did you ever watch VeggieTales as a kid, Joshua? Oh, so in Legends, as where they could grow them. Okay, gotcha. Move around real quick. Change how I'm sitting. One might even say religiously. I know, right? VeggieTales was like very interesting, because I know when I was a lot younger, like I wasn't always Catholic, because like I grew up Protestant, particularly Southern Baptist. But I know like at the Sunday school there, they would like play VeggieTales for us. I know, like one episode I really remember very well is where they had like the weird little fib blueberry character, and like the one character was telling so many fibs that the little fib guy got bigger and bigger and bigger. The rumor weed. Yeah. Well, was he a weed? I just thought he was he's like a weird looking blueberry type character. He looked like a blueberry to me, the fib guy. I know, like, out of the VeggieTale characters, Larry the Cucumber was my favorite. Yeah, I wonder who came up with the idea to have all the biblical characters be vegetables. It's kind of weird. I mean, I want to know what drugs were done to come up with that idea. And that's how all the best ideas are made, right? Just do lots of meth and coke and stuff. When did you know, they must have like stopped doing that, because maybe that's why everything's bad now. How much XP does it say I need? 81,000. Okay. But yeah, I think, maybe once we get this 88th level of agility, we'll see where we go from there. We'll go to the Motherlode mine and mine some, pay dirt. Get some, nice ores that we can, eventually level up our smithing with. There's an interesting bit of lore to explain. Why Vader's lightsaber is a different shade of red in The Empire Strikes Back. The comic said Vader swapped his synthetic crystal for a natural ruby. Okay, cool. Trying to think what. Oh yeah, I can do that for dinner since I still have a lot of the gyro left. I can heat that up later. on the fermentic dude there, almost attacked him. No, I wonder if I can ever get Meaty Boy to play RuneScape. Or like even Agram or something. Oh man, that's another thing I wish I could, I would want to do sometime soon. I know, like, me and, my best friend, Steven, like, we used to go to, like, medieval times a lot for, like, our birthdays when we were a little bit younger. I mean, we kind of just stopped doing it, you know, as we got a little bit older, plus me being sick all the time. But, I know, like, the same people that do the, medieval times show, I know they have a pirate one as well. I've never been to the pirate one. That'd be fun to go to. The pirate version of the medieval times. I know the one reason I really like the medieval times though is just, you know, they do all the stuff with like the jousting with the horses and they do the sword fighting. I wonder what they do for the pirate one. I just really like the pirate one is run by Dolly Parton. Okay. Yeah, because I know I think it's like the same company, right? You been? It's really good? Gotcha. Yeah, like I know the closest medieval times to me is by where Knott's Berry Farm is. I forget what the town is where Knott's Berry Farm is in California. But I know it's in the same town. And I think the Pirates one is right next to it, the medieval times. But yeah, like the shows they do are just really good. Like everybody, like all the actors, like really get into character and stuff. It's like when you go to it, it's almost like going to like a Renaissance fair, almost. I know, like I went to a Renaissance fair with my Aunt Diana a while back, and that was a lot of fun. I know, like, my uncle Dwayne does like a lot of Renaissance fair stuff as well. There's my aunt and my uncle from my dad's side of the family. I mean, really the only people I talk to on my dad's side of the family is, like, just my uncle and my Aunt Diana. I was like, everyone else on that side of the family is just kind of weird. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, I gotta go to the pirate one during Christmas then, maybe. That sounds like a lot of fun, Joshua. Now, is that the show, like, just during December, or is it, like, if you go to the show on, like, the 24th or the 25th? It's like, I feel like everyone's gonna be busy on, if it's on, like, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Plus, I don't know if I would ever be able to go to that one, just because, when, like, you're Catholic, like, certain masses are mandatory to go to, and that's like Christmas, Easter, and then, or like, one of the 3 days for either All Souls Day, or Halloween, or All Saints Day, which is October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. It's only in December? Okay. I mean, I'm not going to be able to go to that anytime soon, but maybe one day. I think the only time I ever been, like, almost blackout drunk was during the medieval times thing. And I did that once, and I never want to do it again. Does not feel good having a hangover. And what happened was I just accidentally drank too much mead. Turns out mead has a really high alcohol content, which I didn't know at the time. I know the staff at the medieval times are like a little pissed off with me, which is understandable because I got sick. I wasn't happy either because I wasn't able to eat the dinner at the medieval times because of that as well. And this is like before I had all the gastroparesis, so stomach aches weren't really a normal thing for me back then. I'm already gonna have to take another shower at this rate. Man, this is fucking really hot today. Ugh. Yeah, that's kind of goofy. Yeah, I need to go back to watch that channel you were telling me about, Joshua. The gold and black powder, or black powder and gold, whatever the channel name was. Gold and gunpowder. Okay, so gold comes first. I know, like, one of my favorite weapons to use, even though they're, like, not really that good in that game, although they do a lot of damage, it's just they take a really long time to reload, are the black powder weapons in Fallout 76, either the flintlock pistol or the musket. It's like, if you get a sneak attack with one of those on a player, they're just fucking dead. They're like flagged for PvP or whatever. I remember like when Fallout 76 first came out, I saw a dude that was like wanted or whatever, and then he was like at a station to like farm a bunch of resources, right? And I just like, oh, he's wanted, I'm gonna try and get a stealth kill on him. And I had like a musket at the time, and I just fucking one-shotted him. And he wasn't able to put all his stuff in his storage, and I just took it all from him. It all became mine. But it made me feel really good. However, that other player probably was really pissed off. Was really mad. Probably just fucking rage quit after that. Yeah, we're almost done with like Final Fantasy 3, I feel. So, and once I'm done with that, I mean, I can just play Windrose again. Which I'm excited to do. And I figured out how to, fire the cannon on the ship, by the way. I remember the end of the last stream I played with Windrose, I couldn't figure out how to do that. It's a little bit hard to do with the controller for whatever reason. But, man, I'm excited for when Windrose just gets fully released. That game is a lot of fun. Like, I like when you sail on your boat and there's the sea shanties and stuff that they sing. Man, if only, like, you could have, like, a boathouse or, like, a boat that you live on that could have, like, really good internet, wherever you go. But I think that's, like, quite impossible. Like, the best you're gonna have is really shitty internet, if anything. And, like, your internet's not gonna work if, like, you're out driving the boat places, probably, as well. If I had to guess. Man, I just love, like, being near the ocean, like, whenever I can. Wish I had some fucking beachfront property. What game? Oh, the game where I killed the person in the PvP stuff with the black powder pistol or rifle. It was Fallout 76. I wouldn't recommend Fallout 76 because, I mean, it's a lot better now. It's mediocre at best, but if you're gonna get it, just get it while it's on sale. But yeah, I just robbed some dude. Because I sniped him with a musket, basically. Know the game you're excited for? Oh, Windrose. The pirate game. That was the game I was playing when you were telling me about the gold and gunpowder channel. The pirate survival craft game. Because it's technically early access right now. It's not a complete product. But I know, like, that game, like, it's pretty cool, because, like, you can do all your stuff while you're playing by yourself. But whatever items are in your inventory or on your ship, when you go to play with your friends, like, you can, the stuff, you're, like, you keep your character with, like, the progress that you've made and stuff, when you go to, like, your friend's world, which is kind of cool. And you can just kind of help them out and stuff, right? So, like, if you were to play the game on Steam and, like, you had me on your Steam friends list sort of thing, you know, I could go visit your world and help you out, or you could go visit mine type thing, right? But I know there's another survival craft game that I'm excited for called Legend of California. It looks good because it's a Western themed, but survival craft. Yeah, I'm getting into the survival craft genre for sure, though. This is always kind of hard for me to get into it before. You know, like Palworld's real good as well. Yeah, no worries. That is totally fine. I was just more like using it as an example, though, what you can do in the game. Alright, we got 83 more laps that we gotta do, or 82 rather. Yeah, I know I'm the same way, Joshua. There's like games I like to watch people play. It's kind of hard for me to get into it myself. And that's like, I know like the one game I always like to watch people play is Warcraft 3. Just due to the game being a little bit difficult for me. Alright, I'm gonna do another lap. And then I just need to rinse off again because it's really fucking hot. Alright, I'm excited for Shawa American Story. It's an RPG set in 1980s America, seen through the lens of Japanese pop culture. Okay, that sounds cool. Ugh. Alright, let's jump down here. I'm gonna be right back, Joshua. It's only gonna take me like a few minutes to rinse off again. Like, I'm sorry for anybody else that's like watching where like I keep on going to get into the shower. And it's not that I feel ill or anything. It's just it's really fucking hot and it just feels kind of miserable. So I just need to cool off. But the problem is I just like it's so hot that like I dry off real quickly. And it's really hot, so be right back again. Only will take like a few moments, and I don't need to like use soap again because I already did that the last time I took a shower. So be right back. Cow is back, America. Alright, let's continue running laps around here constantly. Man. I will feel good until I just naturally dry off again because it's really hot in my house and also outside. Oh yeah, I need to fucking ask my friend Robert his mailing address later tonight as well, because I know I need to send him something in the mail. So just something that I made for him. I actually want to see if Robert is available later tonight to hang out with me. I haven't hanged out with him in quite a bit. Because I know, like, we've just been, like, watching movies together the last time we hung out. So, hopefully we can do that soon. Hopefully we can either finish Apothecary Diaries where we left off with that, or, work through season 3 of the Choosing. Put a wet hand towel on the back of your neck and it'll cool you down really fast. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. We'll do that the next time instead of taking a shower. That way we can keep on playing and stay cool. What's cooler than being cool? It's being ice cold. Also helps with nausea and headaches. Well, I do have me lots of nausea, so I'll try that next time I'm feeling ill. I know, like, one thing that helps me with the nausea, though, Joshua, is the heating electric blanket. I know that helps with nausea as well. It's weird, though, because, I know when they took me off of the oxycodone for a little bit, and, around March this year, until they put me back on it, like, the heating, but they would, like, put me on, like, a different painkiller, and those painkillers, like, honestly didn't really do anything, for me, but the heating blanket was almost as effective as the oxycodone, which is crazy, for helping with the pain from the nausea and stuff. The more you know. I was like, I wonder how effective that would be for, like, you know, someone that isn't, like, sick all the time with gastroparesis. Like, if, you know, just having a heating blanket, like, if you even need to take, like, a Zofran or anything, if you have one of those. So put a warm blanket on your tummy and lay down. Yeah, I haven't played Conan Exiles for a couple days. I need to probably hop on that a little bit tonight, maybe. I know, my friend that is running the private server told me that it will reset, 10 p.m. every night. I don't know if that's 10 p.m. my time or his time. I'll need to ask him. Because, honestly, like, I know we're, like, when we get done playing this today, if I do go on Conan, maybe I'll stream that for a little bit tonight for, like, something extra than that I don't normally do, so. Because, I'm pretty close to level cap in that game, finally. And I honestly think I'm just enjoying the agility build more than the strength one. Like, the short sword's really strong, the daggers are really good, and using the bow is nice as well. And I hope one day, like, I could be able to afford, like, my own private server PC thing that I can just host, and that way I can, like, play with everybody that wants to play with me. Because, like, Conan Exiles is honestly so much more fun when you have friends. And you're just able to play as a group. I'm trying to think of, like, because I know, like, I want to get my agility to 93. I'm just, like, debating on if I should just keep on leveling it, though. I mean, I guess if I ever do feel like I want to continue leveling it, I could just, you know, do that, but I'll work towards getting the skill to 99. It's just like, there isn't really anything you gain from getting agility to 99, though. Other than the skill cape, but, like, the skill cape doesn't have a good thing on it, though. Like, because I know, like, some of the skill capes are really nice to get, because I know, like, the construction one can just let you teleport to your house whenever you want, so long as you have the cape on you, and, like, the cooking skill cape makes it to when you wear it, you never burn any food you're trying to cook. I thought my loss of interest in things was just me getting older, but when I found the Star Wars comics today, I mean, that I haven't felt in years. Yeah. I mean, there is always some things that, like, you'll grow out of, but even then with, like, some stuff I've grown out of, like, I used to really like Sonic the Hedgehog video games, but then at a certain point I just kind of grew out of Sonic and I moved on to other types of games, right? I mean, every now and then I still go back to playing an old Sonic game. But I think even then with, like, the comic books that you're talking about, just, like, collecting those, like, the physical things for it, and just because, like, they're kind of like an old thing, right? It's like just a fun thing to collect, you know? Like, you have, like, some people that, like, collect old coins, or whatever it would be, like, or, like, figurines or type of stuff. It's just a fun hobby to get into. Because I know if I could ever, like, get into it, I really would like to collect like old coins. Like if I could get my hands on like ancient Roman coins, that'd be really fucking cool. Or even like medieval coins or whatever. I know, like, too, like, you know, like, I don't know if people still do it, but, like, you know, like, collecting, like, baseball cards and stuff, or whatever. I know that's, like, something people do as well. And card packs were the old version of, like, loot boxes, basically. I used to own an actual Roman Centurion ring back in high school. That's fucking sick, man. I'm kind of jelly. Because I just think, like, the Roman Empire is just, like, the coolest thing. It's, like, aesthetically. And it's part of the reason, like, when it comes, like, the Elder Scrolls, like, my favorite, like, faction is the Empire. The legions and stuff. So I like when I play Skyrim, I typically side with the empires because I like Rome. So, and then the Cyrodiilic Empire is pretty close. They're like pretty much based off Rome, basically. Almost never side with the Stormcloaks in that game. I remember, like, back in the day, I mean, I need to play that game again sometime again, but I know I streamed that, like, a long time ago. It was Expeditions Rome. That game was just so good. It's a really good, isometric RPG. You basically, it's like, oh, what if you're Caesar instead of, actual Caesar? What choices would you make that would be different than, Caesar, or would you make the same ones? Are you gonna cross the Rubicon with all your weapons, or are you gonna try and go in without them and kind of preserve the Roman Republic type of thing? I know I was watching one of my friends play Total War Rome or something. With the mod that converts like Medieval 2 to make it like run better or whatever, and he was like naming cities off of stuff, and then I think it was like me and this other guy trying to convince our friend. I was trying to convince him to rename Rome into Gnome Town, and then my buddy Semper was like trying to get my friend to name it New Gnome instead. And I think New Gnome ended up winning because I think like people voted on it or whatever. But I know my friend ended up naming Carthage Gnome Town instead. And then he ended up naming Jerusalem into Chowrusalem instead. You know, because gnomes are canonically God's chosen people, right? I'm pretty sure Jesus was a gnome. Ugh. I ended up getting another drink out of the fridge when I got out of the shower as well. This is the juice box is almost or the carton is almost empty. All right, we got 61 more laps to go. All right. I mean, I have a question, Joshua. If there's like any like historical person that you can meet that is just like a normal person in history, not like anyone in the Bible, or like who would it be if you're still there? Like maybe you're like top 4 people you would want to meet. Because I know with me, like, I'd really want to meet Julius Caesar. Probably the historical Cao Cao as well. Definitely would want to meet, like, King Baldwin IV as well, maybe. Probably, wouldn't mind meeting, like, the guy that was emperor right after Caesar, Julius Caesar, Augustus or whatever. Either like Augustus, I would either want to meet him, or I'm forgetting what the other good emperor guy is. I know he's like a big stoic. The name's escaping me right now. Yeah, where the gnomes promised Gnome Town 3,000 years ago. They were promised Carthage, basically, and then like they just got yeeted by the Roman Republic, maybe. I'm just wondering when the Chinese government is gonna give me back the Kingdom of Wei. But you know, being the second coming of Cao Cao himself, right? But I don't think the Chinese government's gonna probably do that. I don't think Winnie the Pooh wants to give up that territory. It's bothering me who that guy is I'm thinking of, because the name is just kind of escaping me. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Marcus Aurelius, that's the one I would want to meet. He would probably be the 4th person I'd want to meet, Marcus Aurelius. Those are the 4 historical figures I'd really want to meet one day, hopefully. Right, I mean, I can't meet them because they're dead, but you know what I mean. The Julius Caesar, Marcus Aurelius, Cao Cao, and King Baldwin IV. Those are the 4 coolest dudes in history to me. I'm gonna complete this lap, and I'm gonna take a swig from my drink real quick. Alright, let me open up the drink real quick, take a swig. Alright, let's continue. And I'm gonna complete another lap, but then I'm gonna do what you said, Joshua, and soak up a towel and just put it around me while I'm playing. Alright, let me just grab a towel real quick and soak it up, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we got the wet towel. I'm just like put it around the back of my neck. Oh yeah, you're fucking right, Joshua. This really makes a difference. We just fucking found out how to fucking survive summer next year. Thanks to you, Josh. Wowee. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll tell your grandma I said thank you. Across the rope, cow. Fucking epic music's playing right now. Did my comment about the dogs not go through? Let me see. I don't think so. I don't see anything about you talking about dogs. I could have missed it, but I don't recall you saying something about that. Yeah, just try and type it again. I mean, I don't know, maybe Yubnubs is being weird where it's like censoring it or something. Yubnub be weird about stuff like that sometimes. Even when it's like, there's like no reason it should censor it type of thing. Might just have to word it in a different way, perhaps, if the YouTube's being a bit retarded. Got 49 more laps to go. I know, like, I used to have a dog as a kid. My family only ever had one dog, because after the first dog died, my mom didn't want to go through the effort of, like, training another one and stuff, but it's really funny, though, just because the dog we have, the breed has quite a infamous reputation, you know, being a pit bull. And, you know, me being a toddler, I'm surprised the dog never tried to eat me. About eating the puppers? Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably what, yeah, why Yub Nub censored it, perhaps. I get what you're trying to type. Look, there's ways to get around YouTube censorship. But yeah, I know when I was little, we had a pit bull, and it never tried to eat me, which is good. I really miss that dog, though. Every now and again, I always think about him. It's like one thing that can always get me a little bit emotional, even if it's not like my dog, but like it's like someone else's dog that dies. I just always kind of feel a little heartbroken. I mean, that dog kind of helped me learn how to walk as well. I know the dog was older than me in human years as well, but I know, like, when I was learning how to walk, right, the dog would, like, wag his tail constantly around me, and then, like, you know, I was, like, standing or whatever, right, and his tail would knock me over, and then I'd have to, like, get back up, so the dog was, like, helping me, baby cow trying to train up their leg muscles. Like, I'd stand up, and then, you know, the dog would just push me over, and it's like, get up again. I know one time when I was like 4, I was trying to ride the dog as a mount, and then my mom got mad at me. It's like, the dog can't carry you, you're too heavy. But I know I used to have like a neighbor where I live now. I mean, they moved away a long time ago. But they used to have a British Bulldog named Dozer. And I always liked, I liked their dog a lot back then. Like, honestly, their dog Dozer made me want to get if I were ever to get a dog again, like a British Bulldog would be nice. Like, I'd either want like a British Bulldog or a Pug. Just because they both kind of look retarded. I know, like, pugs have, like, a lot of health problems, though, so maybe the British Bulldog would be better. I know, like, my best friend, like, his family, always have like German Shepherds typically. I remember a dog my friend Steven had a while ago when like I was a lot younger. I remember like when I first met him was Lobo. Lobo the German Shepherd. Yeah, I know, like, the one thing with, like, pit bulls, though, they have to be, like, really well trained. Like, you should really only have a pit bull if you know what you're doing when training dogs. Otherwise, bad things are gonna happen. A, Cane Corso? I never heard of that dog breed. I have to look that one up. Let's look up what a Cane Corso looks like real quick. Oh, they look pretty cool. I didn't know these were the Cane Corsos. I've seen these before. Where am I? Oh no, I already crossed there. Yeah, the Cane Corsos look nice. I think I'd still prefer like a British Bulldog though. Because of how goofy they look. I think like the only time I would get a dog is just because it'd be hard for me to take care of by myself, just due to how sick I am all the time. I think the only time I'd ever get a dog is if I ever ended up having like a spouse or something. Also known as the Italian Mastiff. Oh, okay. I know, like, if you were allowed to have them, just due to, you know, most states it being illegal to own them, is that, like, it would be cool to have, like, a pet fox or something, maybe. I mean, foxes are real cute. But, like, they're kind of like the way they act, they kind of remind me of dogs that act like cats, almost. Little goober animals, foxes. Make weird sounds as well. But I know, like, my two favorite animals are, like, typically, like, bears and, surprise, surprise, like, cattle as well. Especially, like, baby calves. I know, like, my favorite type of bears are the pandas. Just because they don't deserve to live. Due to how fucking dumb they are. Why you can't keep them as pets? They smell as bad as skunks just all the time. You wanna, you might find this weird, but, like, skunks don't really smell that bad to me. But I can see why maybe they're illegal then. Just because they smell bad. Although I haven't had like I haven't like smelled a skunk at all in like so long though. I just don't think I've ever driven by anywhere where there was a skunk nearby. They rub their musk on everything? Gotcha, okay. So they're just illegal because they're annoying animals, basically. Because they're stinky. Yeah, because if I were to get a fox, I'd want to get one of the white ones. A little alpine fox, or whatever they're called. The snowy ones, from the snowy areas. Man, I hope the fucking Sky Oblivion thing gets made, though. Still, because I remember a while back I heard that one of the main dudes working on it died. So, I know that probably throws a wrench in things for the people who were trying to make that, if they're even still able to. I know with everything they showed on it, it looked like it was gonna be good. They're adding a bunch of cool new stuff that would be unique to Sky Oblivion that isn't in the Oblivion remaster, OG Oblivion. Man, I remember, like, I was, like, reading something that Alu wrote on X, and then it was, like, because, like, he'll draw just about anything for you. Like, even if it's, like, something bad, right? Like, because to him, it's just, like, business or whatever. And I remember he was, like, saying, because, like, you know, he keeps it professional. It's like, even if he doesn't like something, he'll still draw it because he gets money. I remember like he was talking about how like you know, he was like talking to someone and it's like, oh, you'll draw anything even if it's like bad, and it's like, well, yeah, because I get paid to do it. And then they just get mad at him because of that. It's just really dumb. Because like there's like stuff that he draws that I don't like, right? But I mean, but I can always just choose not to look at it, right? Maybe just those people are retarded and don't realize that you can do that. I don't know. I feel like what should be important is that Alu's an exceptional artist. And that, you know, he's able to pretty much do anything that you want almost pretty well, so. Yeah, I'm pretty happy today. I got a really good lunch with the gyro that I've been wanting all for a few weeks now, and it's not something I can get all the time though, because it was like $30. So quite expensive. So potent it can cause building evacuations. Damn. That's probably another reason they're illegal then. Well, I mean, I know in Texas, apparently, you can have pet tigers, like the Tiger King. Be a cow exotic. One day, maybe. Be the Tiger Gnome. We almost got level 88. It's so close, I can taste it. And I believe at level 88 we get a shortcut we can use in some dungeon. I'm probably not gonna go into anytime soon. I wanted to pet armadillo right up until I found out they carry leprosy. Yeah, that probably would be a reason why you wouldn't want one. Like, I would want a pet raccoon, but like almost every raccoon has rabies. And rabies, if you get that, it's almost certain death. Rabies is no joke. I know if like you get like rabies in like CK2, it's like, well, you just say goodbye to that character. It's either say goodbye to that character and plays the next one, or it's just a game over if you don't have any heirs. Unless you're able to pray the rabies away. I know like sometimes that can happen in the game. There's only one species of armadillo that carries leprosy. Got it. Well, I mean, leprosy, I think nowadays is like, you can actually get rid of it, right? I mean, it's probably still better not to get, but I'm pretty sure if you do get it, like, it is something that's curable now, right? Like, don't you just need, like, antibiotics or something for it, or whatever from... I remember reading that, but I could be wrong. Let me get another drink real quick. Just a few more days and it'll be September. Man, this whole year has gone by pretty fast. But I feel like 2026 has been a fun year so far. Yeah, I think I want to try and get a hold of my friend Steven later tonight. I want to see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a little while. I want to know how he's been doing since he got promoted as a manager role in the meat department thing at the supermarket. I know the story how he got promoted was really fucking funny. It's because the manager before him got arrested, right? He got arrested for basically gooning in his car. So he got arrested and then he got fired. And then and then they just promoted my friend to be the new manager. So I found out that hospitals pre-1903 use brass drinking mugs and food trays because germs have a harder time living on brass surfaces. I didn't know that. Wow, man, I know, like, I'm playing like RuneScape right now, right, Joshua? And you're the only person talking in chat at the moment. But I know, like, I think I forget how old I was, but I know it's like I was probably playing it with him more in middle school. But I know like Steven is a few years older than me, but I mean, me and Steven used to play this back in the day together when we were kids. Way back when. I know, like, Steven, back at an old house we lived in, Steven just lived around the block, and, you know, it was really easy to hang out with him, because, like, you know, you just go around the block, knock on the door, and, you know, see if anybody was, they were busy or whatever, right? And then, you know, he'd always come over to my house, or I'd go over to his. I think most of the time he just came over to my house, because there was just more stuff to do where I lived. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. John D. Rockefeller created the pharmaceutical industry and the public school system. Yeah, I heard the Rockefellers are probably like a big reason why everything sucks nowadays. There's 19 more laps to go. I definitely do want to do something else for a little bit after we do get our agility level up. I'm either gonna cut down trees or I'm gonna level up mining, I guess. I always go to the fossil island and just cut trees down for a little bit. Kind of leaning towards that at the moment. I mean, it's good that I can finally cut magic trees. I just need to get my farming level up so I can just plant them. That way, getting to a magic tree is a little bit easier. But I know that's just the way to level up farming in old school RuneScape is you just plant trees. You plant fruit trees, you plant regular trees, and just do that every day, basically. So the quickest way, in my opinion, to level up the farming skill. I mean, I guess you can, like, plant herbs, I guess, as well, but it's not something real necessary, really. Although some of those herbs go for quite a bit of money. Hasn't permanently altered their body with tattoos or piercings. No, you're not the only one. I haven't either. I don't have any tattoos or piercings. I'm just real nervous about getting tattoos. Like, there'd be one type of tattoo I might get. But I know I've been told by, like, a priest that you don't really want to do that. For whatever reason. That's the only reason I don't get tattoos, and also they're just really expensive. Because I barely have any money to spend each month. And I only really ever have like $300 like left over that I can spend on stuff. And most of that just goes to my YubNub channel. Whether it be like thumbnails or like a new game I want to play on the channel if I don't own it already. So. Let me change the way I'm sitting. My right leg down the knee is hurting a little bit. There we go. That actually make you more susceptible to getting sinus infections and airborne illnesses. Well, the septum ring is just that's just like a red flag if somebody has those. Because you know they're probably psycho if they have one. If I see one with the septum nose ring, I just usually avoid them. My opinion ends up starting off real low if I see someone with a septum nose ring. It's like, yeah, you're probably a horrible person. Alright, just got 12 more laps to do. Let's go! They're a horrible person, but definitely screams, I am not good at making long-term decisions. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. I just know like a lot of the people have nose rings. You see them online, and they're kind of a bit crazy for the most part. Oh, I know my friend Heretic has a bunch of tattoos, though. That's just kind of his thing that he likes doing. Probably just like a hobby he has. Is getting inked up. I know, like, every time I talk to Heretic, he's always telling me about a new tattoo he's gonna get or something. I know Heretic was gonna come by and visit me, I think last year, but he ended up having problems with, like, work or whatever, so he had to cancel it, sadly. He was gonna come by and see me on his birthday, which I was excited for, though. But hopefully, another time he'll be able to come by and see me. Alright, 8 more laps. But the good thing is, once whenever we get our agility to 90, I can probably just move my player house back to Tal'Vori or whatever in the game. Because right now I have my house located here and by the Fremennik village, just so I can get to this agility course a bit quicker. And I can just like teleport to my house and then go outside the house and I'm already here, right? There's a big brain move right there. Pro gamer move. I wonder how many laps we're gonna have to get for getting to level 89. I know, like, when we started, I know it, like, wasn't the amount I needed for this entire level, but I remember when I logged in for the first time again after a while, like, it was, like, maybe, like, 500 or 400 something laps I needed to do just to level up. You want to stop eating pork? I mean, it's only bad for you, I think, if you don't cook it right, right? I honestly think meat, like, more of a carnivore diet is better than, like, eating vegetables and stuff. Well, more so if you're diabetic, because, if you're just eating meat, you know, your carb intake tends to be very low. I usually am a steak and potatoes kind of guy when it comes to food. Most of the stuff I like to eat is made out of meat. I mean, sometimes I like to eat stuff with that's like fruit and stuff, but very rarely. Unless it's wild boar, Try not to eat pork. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like normal pork chops, I mean, they're like alright, but I do really like pork ribs. I like bacon as well. But I know like my favorite type of meat is usually like beef. Like I do love a good steak. I like seafood a lot as well. But my favorite type of meats is the cow meat. Cows are just so cute and so tasty. I mean, the best part about like a steak though is definitely the fat part. That is like the best part of a steak is the fat. So do that because for some reason it just stops playing the music after a while. Got 3 more laps, baby. All good things come in threes. Oh no! Accidentally attacked the dude there. Found out where the word cowabunga comes from. Doesn't it come from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I know the one Ninja Turtle is the one that always says that. Cowabunga. I think what I'm gonna do after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna get some of the orange sherbet out of my freezer and eat some more of that. While I'm trying to figure out how to get the emulator thing working. There we go! We got the agility level. Got level 88 agility. We can now do this shortcut in whatever dungeon that is. Alright. So Joshua, do you want me to, just for the last 30 minutes of the stream, do you want me to go mining, or do you want me to go cut trees down? Let's teleport to Varrock. I made up expletive for the character's fictional language. Okay. But, let me know what you want me to do, for the last 30 minutes of us playing this. You're good with either? Alright. I mean, we're closer to, where the wood cutting stuff is. I'll just go to Fossil Island and cut some trees down then. And just collect some logs. I can just burn them later. Set them all on fire. Which, I might as well be practically like burning dollar bills by doing that, but I need to level up the fire making skill at some point, right? Alright, where's the thing to travel? Quick travel! Welcome to Jurassic Park! Alright, let's go in here and put everything in our inventory in the bank real quick. Hold on a minute, let me put in my PIN code number for the video game. Where's the number at? There it is. Where was I storing the runes? I was storing them in this tab. I need to get my hatchet out. I can find it in my bank. Dragon axe, there we go. Alright, I forgot if I replaced the teak trees with mahogany ones here, so it will be good to figure out what trees are here. Ah, okay, I did replace them with mahogany. Okay. Cutting down trees. The trees are strong, my lord. Their roots go deep. Cut them all down. But yeah, I know like when we mine the teak trees we get the logs a bit faster, but cutting the mahoganies is pretty quick as well. I know if I was like cutting down like yew trees it would take fucking forever. Probably level our wood cutting slower than with mahogany because of that. cryptocurrency. I'm not really into crypto. I'd rather, like, if I were to invest in something, I'd want it to be a little bit more tangible than the crypto stuff. I'd rather just, like, invest in, like, property or gold or something. Or like Chow Coin. Cow Coin. Have everybody invest in Cow Coin. Yeah, I mean, it definitely would make things more interesting. That is definitely true, Joshua. Like, usually when you gamify anything, it becomes more fun. I mean, that's why, like, whenever I do the Duolingo stuff, although I haven't been on it for a while just because I haven't had the time to. But, I know, like, Duolingo makes, like, learning languages a lot more fun due to how they gamify it, right? And that's just makes learning anything a lot easier if you make it fun. Put the wood in here, I guess, in this tab. I guess it's not in there. I don't know where the mahogany is being stored. Oh well, we'll worry about it later. How much XP do I need for the next level? 456,000. Neato. Man, it's getting late. It's like 7:12 here where I'm at. I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna get a full inventory of logs here. I think I'm gonna end the stream. Just because I think I've done enough today. I mean, we've almost streamed 8 hours today. I think it's pretty good. But I just need to relax and take it easy. That way I can do it again tomorrow on Tuesday. Might be able to get some logs faster if we can temporarily increase our wood cutting level by a little bit. Oh, I gotta like burp, but it's not coming out. My VTuber thing's freezed. What's going on? It's like locked up. Oh well. Maybe it's just the way I'm sitting. I don't know, whatever. There's the VTuber things, models, locked up for whatever reason. Oh well. I mean, we're almost done with the stream anyway, it's no big deal. Would have been a bit frustrating if that happened. Oh, there we go, it's moving again. Okay, good. Ooh, a little bird nest fell out. Let's grab that. Got a acorn. Oh, we got a full inventory. Because of that bird's nest. Let's put everything in the bank real quick, and then we'll call it there. But yeah, thank you everybody that came by today. We're just hanging out and leveling our agility. We got it up to 88, which is good. I mean, 2 more levels and we'll be able to use the Arendo rooftop course, and then 3 levels after that, we'll be able to get the shortcut that we want to unlock for the rune crafting. The whole reason I'm trying to level agility. So, yeah, I'll see everybody later. Have a good one.